Hey everyone, it's Carrie over at Double Click. Welcome to my home. Today I am hosting my second prop. This is the entrance. We just came through my front door. There's Winston. To the right is my craft room. I wished I had more time to get it organized, but I just wasn't able to because of work and other commitments. Anyone can use anything that is in my craft room during today's crop. I have done a lot of organizing in here, so hopefully it will be easier for someone to find something that they need. This is our swap table. This is all my stuff that anyone can take or leave stuff. This is where we keep our candy. I have an open floor plan, so this is my house. I set up this high table with a hot glue gun and my Big Shot, and then if anyone wants any other machines, I'll put them up there. We have the living room where if someone wants to watch TV or work on this table, there's plenty of room. I did set up 2 long tables and I did the chairs every other. I think there's about 11 people coming. I also pushed my dining room table against the wall so people can either eat or craft here. I also have the kitchen island. Quite a few of us worked over here last time, so I made sure to leave that completely empty. I have the food set up. I still have to put meatballs in the crock pot and take out the drinks, but we have everything set up here. This is an empty counter in case someone wants to stand and crop here. And that is the setup for the house. I did most of it this morning and it's 7 o'clock. Crop starts at 9 and it goes till 9. Outside, I just set up the basic tables. This is already set up. I didn't take out the big set because I don't think we're going to be out here. It's supposed to be close to 90 today, but the backyard is good to go. The sun is just coming up back here. We just recently had our backyard done this past year. We love how it turned out. Right, buddy? Once the crop gets going, I will be sure to try and put some clips in of what people are crafting and what everybody is eating. And I have 2 hours and I still have to run to the store and get bagels. For my project at today's crop, I have decided to sort, organize, and declutter all of my washi tape. This I usually keep in the top of my Razhog cart. I'm going to go through and get rid of the ones that don't peel open, pass along any duplicates, and then I'm also going to make a swatch book for them. All right, let's get to sorting.
Fine motor because you can make it serotonin or you can pull it out. Yeah, I think it makes it cute.
This is the after party. We had some people that ended up doing some nails. We had so much food and so much candy. This was my completed washi project. I had 2 wonderful ladies helping me sort through it, organize it by color. We made swatch pages for all of them and that was awesome. This is kind of the aftermath. This is all of the washi tape that I have decided to purge. Most of it, I wasn't able to get it to unstick from itself. So all of this is going in the trash. I'm cleaning up all of the kitchen from the party, some of the equipment that we used. This was the giving table. There's still a bunch of stuff left and I will be rotating this right back into the next crop that I host for giveaways for any new people that might attend. And I will show you what I picked from the giving table. And I also received a hostess gift. These are the gifts that I gave out. I had some candies in there, some of my dewdrops, some beads, a little peeps, and some candies. And then for people that came that weren't crafters, I made bags of candies for them. And I will show you what my craft room looks like, as well as my hostess gift. This is the aftermath of my craft room. It's not too bad. We came in here looking for some supplies. We used a couple of the machines. So it's looking pretty good. I'm gonna get in here tomorrow and do some reorganizing and cleaning up. This is where my washi was, and I'm excited to fit it all back in this cart with it all being clean and organized. Okay, look at how cool my washi area has turned out. I love it so much. I put some of my smaller ones on this little embroidery hoop, and then as well as kept some of the sets on the jump rings. I was able to get rid of so many washis that just did not work at all. And I also shared the good ones that were duplicates with one of my friends, and it is 2-layered. I had 2 people help me color code it and organize it, and she looks beautiful. So happy with how it turned out. I have the top of my Raskog cart, as well as I do keep washi under my Cuddlebug, and this is pretty much the glitter washi, and I have some fabric washi back there. And then these are some of the bigger ones that are too tall for double stacking. And that is it. That is all of my washi. It looks so good and organized. I'm so happy that I picked the project. I did regret it once I got going, but once it was done, I'm so happy. Not everyone that came is a crafter. I was able to ask a few of my friends to come and help me sort my supplies. And of course, they're my besties, so they did come. Over here, I used to store my sports and school. And I also had 2 bins up there. These are now both school, and that's all of it. And this whole bin is now sports. I coached for many, many years. So I used to make lots of sport albums. We were able to divide it out by sport: cheerleading, baseball, soccer, volleyball, football, and then this was just miscellaneous. So some of these packs had multiple sports in them. We had golf and basketball, and then this was my paper pads. I'm so happy that this is all divided out, and it is going to be so much easier for me to now craft by sport with it divided this way. And now all of my school is just in those 2 containers. Let me show you what I picked from the giving table and what I gave out to my guests. From the swap or giving table, anyone could bring craft supplies or any kind of supplies that they wanted and leave them out on the table, and you could pick stuff and leave stuff behind. I decided to pick my Mind's Eye pack. I love that it's double-sided. There's lots of cute designs in this. I cannot resist a Halloween pack. And I also picked up the pink passport. I have the page kit in this one, but I did not have the whole collection. So I was super excited that this was gifted. It will be getting some really good use. And then I also picked the Paper Studio XOXO. I really like these colors, the muted matte tones. So this will be great to add into my collection as well. And the last thing that I picked is stamp set from Scrappy Mom Stamps. I was on their design team and I thought I had every single one of their stamps, but I did not have this one. And this one is General Sentiments, which is perfect. Simply said, and this will go right into my stash, and I have a huge collection of Scrappy Mom stamps, so this will fit right in. I also received this hostess gift. This is from Toni over at Craft Purge. It was so sweet of her to bring me a gift. It's a belated happy birthday gift. Thank you so much. She has this adorable rainbow on there and this super cute bag. It's adorable. Let's see what's inside. Inside, she gifted me the pink Fresh and Clean body lotion and the Fresh and Clean body mist. These are awesome. I love to use body lotions and body mist. Toni, thank you so much for gifting me this hostess gift. I love it so much and I appreciate it so very much. Let me show you the goodie bags that I made to give out at the event. I had these clear boxes and they worked out perfectly for what I was making. Since Easter is not too far off, I decided to put some little Easter colored balls, some shred, and I made these puffy little bunnies using really thick fun foam. They came out so cute. Hopefully they can use them in their upcoming projects. I did share a whole bunch of candy. Everybody loves good candy, so I did share candies in there. I did include a sticker, a baggie of mixed beads, lots of cute ones in there. And I also shared a set of my dewdrops. I believe these are summer vibes, but I cannot remember, and I unfortunately didn't write it on there, but everyone that came received a package of dewdrops. When I host this crafty event, you do not have to be a crafter to attend. I invite all of my friends and any crafty friends that are local to my area. It is a day that we spend hanging out, chit-chatting, eating, having fun, and just having a great time. I was fortunate enough this time, one of my friends brought her 2-month-old baby and I was able to get in some really sweet snuggling time. And I had my friends come that are sewers, so they were coming and helping other people with some sewing tips and tricks. And my daughter was doing nails. If you are local to Arizona and that sounds like something you'd be interested in joining, please feel free to direct message me on Instagram. I will send you out information on my next crafty get together. Thank you guys so much for coming into my home and sharing such a fun and crafty day with me and my friends. I thank you guys so much for stopping by and have a great day. Bye guys.